Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1956 Underwood Universal vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Made in the USA, and I really love the style of this 50s fashion. It's like an appliance in the 50s, very beautiful. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. Margins are located behind the carriage, and you can access them from the back here. Set this left one close to the end and the right one around 7 to 8. This is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got two adjustable rollers and a scale. Once you hear the bell, you're near the end of the margin. Hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, just flip that switch down. It skips 2. One more, it skips 3. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. Switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side. Flip that down to the red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon, which is red. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful. I really love the feel and the look of this. Super reliable. Underwood made some of the best typewriters of all time. Made in the USA. Print looks perfect. Pica typeface, prints 10 characters per inch. All around, really love it. Very nice condition. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side. Flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier. Load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. Got a shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the top left. There we go. CL and set. These are the set and clear buttons on either side of the keyboard. So right now we have tabs set on 10 space intervals. So when you hit the tab button, it just stops at each one of those. I'm going to clear each one by hitting the CL button like that. There we go. Now we shouldn't have any tabs. Good. But I'm going to set one somewhere in the middle so that way when I hit the tab button, it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear on your typewriter. It stops at that spot. You can set as many tabs as you want on this model. MR stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that MR button. It does allow you to get past that and type all the way to the end. Very good. Put that color back on black. Open the hood with this button. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling counterclockwise to the right. So with a lot of Underwoods, they pull from underneath instead of over the top. So if you want to switch that direction, there is a crank shift on the right side. You flip it to the front, it will pull to the left. You flip it to the back, it pulls to the right, and it will automatically trip these. When you get to the end of the ribbon, there's a little eyelet that will catch onto that and swap it to the side that it needs to go to, indefinitely until the ribbon goes dry. We want it pulling to this side for now. Very good. Carriage release on both sides. Very smooth. The Underwood engineering and fashion. Really love the fashion of this thing. Super smooth. Push the button on the left knob. It disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You let it go, you'll get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. Just want to be careful using that because you will lose your line that you were at if you were writing on lines. And this is your carriage lock. You flip it up and move the carriage to the middle. It will lock the carriage in the middle. And to unlock it, you just move the carriage a little bit to the right. It unlocks. That's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.